Humpday.
Humpday. Humpday. Humpday.
I gotta
Come on.
What's going on? Welcome back to the Humpday Highlight Show.
What's up with you?
It's your boy Stephen A. Los. I got my man making his HHS debut.
Come on,
Bayless.
Come on, baby. No, I gotta argue with you a little bit.
Yeah. I like it.
No more.
And then obviously friend of the show, Chris Cash in the building down there.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Yeah. So guys, we got a lot to talk about today. You know, I had to bring in Hoodie Pat because you know he is the
Pat Bayless.
Pat Bayless. I mean, I had to bring in Pat because you know he's supposed to be my arch nemesis for today.
Of course, for sure.
And he's very knowledgeable about the association. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna get into that first. Pharm knows there's clips that I got to show you.
I gotta see these.
It wouldn't be Humpday highlights without some shit that I have to highlight for the week.
Get it.
Huh?
He said, "Let's get
roll
it."
The clip.
Okay, roll it. Okay, fine.
Roll the clip.
Fine.
I gotta see this.
That's our soundbite. That's our soundbite right there.
It is a soundbite. All right, so I don't know if y'all know, World Cup qualifiers are still taking place. We still got maybe like 8 to 10 teams that need to place for the actual World Cup, right? So, Senegal is the reigning African Cup of Champions. They just won the AFCON, right? Recently. Right. So they beat Egypt, Mo Salah and them. So now they got to play Egypt again to qualify for the World Cup, right?
It's hard to beat a team twice.
Right. So they did end up beating them, and they are going to the World Cup. But look at this fan who was trying to give them a little bit of an advantage per se.
I said what you're talking about. He's like this. American sniper.
Oh no.
My man has a full laser pointer and he's pointing it at the Egyptian players.
Y'all ever got hit with one of those?
No.
That shit fuck you all up, man. That shit fuck you all. My next door neighbor played around one time and he had one of them guns with the lasers on it. And I was in my window, that bitch shot across right to my chest. I looked down, bro. That was different. Yeah, so I can imagine what the hell they was thinking.
Not for nothing. This is a security dilemma.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody like
my man should have got tackled. He should have got tackled right then and there.
For sure. Wow. Nah, he's wilding.
So I just thought that's bugged out bananas.
Nah, that's crazy.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
That is crazy.
All right, so let's see another one. So you know, when you play Pharm, you play football. I mean, I play football too. When you pride yourself as a receiver, what's the number one thing you want to actually like bank on?
My hands.
Okay, there you go. So that being said,
it's gonna be good.
Roll the clip.
Look at this nigga here.
Oh yeah,
with one less finger each time. Okay,
that's tough. That's tough.
Nigga.
Nah.
Yes. See,
how soft was the last one though? How soft was that last toss?
Thank you. He lobbed that shit. Look at that.
He lobbed it. That's tough though.
He did lob it. He did lob it.
That's tough.
That shit didn't come with the same velocity as the first four.
Nah, hell no.
Even the 2 fingers a little.
That last one, yeah.
The best grab in here is the 3 finger. Because
for sure.
All them shits has got some zip on it. Look,
yeah, the 3 fingers.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I'm more impressed with the 4 because believe it or not, even though 4 is more than 3, 4 is hard. Like this, especially with the pinky sitting right there.
Yeah.
You gotta
you can
kind of angle it.
Yeah. Or you kind of like
Gotcha.
Like you
gotta catch the nose of the ball.
Right.
But this is kind of hard. It's like,
Yeah.
But this is also the grip when you like going to spin the ball, though. For me, at least. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
yeah. I suppose that's all fingers though.
I still want to know how slow that throw was on the last finger though.
He lobbed it. He lobbed it.
And they had to edit that shit.
He lobbed that shit up.
Good clip,
All right.
though.
So
impressive.
I got another one for you. Obviously, I don't know what it is, but like watching little kids play sports who are really good at it, it almost makes me feel better. It hits harder than watching the pros sometimes because I'm like, this is a 10-year-old who was diming people up. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, take a look at this 5th grade flag football team, and these coaches are young guys like us, right? But they got them. I wish I knew about a Tampa 2 defense when I was 9 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Me too. What?
You know what I'm saying? I wish I knew about that. So let's just check this shit out. Let's peep the aesthetic here.
You can't hold him. Oh, seam. Give me that. Let's go. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, dog. That's 6. Shout out OC C. Johnson. Thank you for that play.
Let's go. Same thing.
Wow.
I told you, hey, if they're 2x2, we're Tampa. If they're 3x1, Texas. Got it? Come through the backflip. If we get a pick, I'm getting a rally. Oh my gosh! Ah, get up there!
Wow.
Hey, coach.
Wow.
I can't backflip no more. I forgot.
Best defense.
I didn't play defense. I'm getting these plays all off Madden.
Read the safety on the right side. If it's not there, take your check down. There's no worries. Oh my goodness.
You see how he's talking to this man though?
P-top. Best 12U squad in the nation right here. I'm telling you right now. OC Trojans, 12U.
Yo, you know the deal. Mikey Matthews and Kata Samanza.
Signing off. Best coaches in the nation.
Be legendary.
LSM.
Be legendary.
Bro.
That boy went straight off Madden and said, hey, let me copy and paste everything and throw this out there.
The man said, read the safety to the right. If he's not there, if he's there, take the check down. Bro.
That's 10 you said?
Bro, I was going to say that.
Under
What
12.
Yo, bro, when I was fucking 13, 14, I didn't know what a check down was.
Right. Is that I have a side question to this in the video. Is that the new helmets that they rocking in practice?
No, those are just like padding. Like,
you seen that, right?
Touch padding. Yeah,
I like
those
that.
are like 7-on-7, 8-on-8.
I like those. I've never seen that. I like that. I like that.
That's strictly for like youth camps and shit like that.
Right. That's actually pretty dope. It's not too heavy too.
They'll put those over helmets sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually have seen that. I'm lying. I have seen that over the helmets. I have seen it. I've never seen it straight up.
Those are the helmet pennies. We used to have those in high school.
And then not like that.
Now we had
those
the red
like
helmet
pennies.
Not with the pads, but we had the red
the pennies. Yeah, not like the padding though. That's what I'm saying. But also too, I think that soccer goalies wear those too. Those little padded helmet things.
They should.
Yeah. I don't know how they do that.
You never know when you could, run to a beam or some shit. Exactly. All right, so I know y'all seen this one, but I just wanted to see this because this shit got chippy. And when I mean chippy, like chippy.
Roll the clip.
Roll the clip indeed.
I think I know what you're talking about. Let's find out.
Look at this shit. I know Pat definitely saw this, but look at this shit here. When I tell you this is a intense 5th grade game here, man's gets up.
Trust up me. Trust up me.
Bucket.
Bitch is out there gunning.
Yo.
Oh, behind the back. Bro. And you know what I love about little kids, little kids when they're really, really good at sports, they take the mannerisms of like the professionals and do it at such a small
You don't mess with those kids that are like that, man. That you get in their grill and they get better. You don't do that.
With the 3, he was like, yeah, I do this.
You're lucky you don't got that crazy dad on the sideline that's telling him bust the kid's ass at the same time.
But you gotta understand the kids that was doing that when we were their age, those were the dogs.
That's what I'm saying. That's a dog. To me, that's a dog nowadays. Like that's really a dog nowadays.
That's cap though, because
5th grade dog.
That's what I'm saying. That's a 5th grade dog.
Younger, everybody knew the Ray Lewis dance. Doesn't mean you.
Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact.
You was him.
But he got pushed around and boom, he started giving them buckets. You know what I'm saying? Once somebody get in your skin like that, you start playing like that. Yeah,
Bro,
I know
he
you're
did.
different.
He did a behind the back pass with both
Mhm.
hands,
Mm-hmm.
and it went right to Son in the corner.
That man started
Like,
watching some Bob Cousy videos.
That bitch started
That's a
watching
fact.
some Joker video,
Word,
some West
that's
Unfell
real.
or some shit. I
Word.
don't know what he was
Mhm.
doing.
That nigga said double team. All right, cool.
It's nothing.
I never seen
Like-
a kid do that. Behind the back with both hands,
Like,
and that
That's
shit
like-
was
that's like-
money.
That's like Cody Paul of basketball for
Chill
Kilo.
out. Cody Paul was different.
Yeah, and so was
tough.
Nah. Cody Paul was different. This nigga was not doing no Cody Paul
Cody
shit.
Paul.
Cody Paul's making niggas fall, like three niggas, like the whole team fall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's just not. He's not. That kid was not doing that. He's not doing that. I'm sorry. Shout out to that kid though. He's a dog.
Yeah, nah, he
But
is.
speaking of baloncesto, when I started balling, I was young. You know what I mean? You know, and some people call me just regular Iverson. Just regular. You know. All right, so peep this out. This is actually white Iverson. Ball is
Follow
left,
this
the ball is
dude.
left.
Follow this
He's
dude.
disgusting.
He's tough.
Little poke through. Blows him a kiss. Tracy. Disrespectful.
Mhm.
Disrespectful. Look at his teammate talking to him.
Tough.
He's
Fuck
like,
that. Look at him. He's talking hot.
Mm-hmm.
Little step, okay. Little
What was
crossover,
disrespectful?
okay. Boop.
Okay.
You don't even need that. You don't even need that.
He been doing this in LA for a long time.
Yeah, he's disrespectful. And then he played in the league, the crew league, right? Then
Yeah, he played with Chris Brown's team. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Cheating ass nigga.
Yeah, now he's tough. He's been doing it for a while. I seen him like when he first started with like 10,000 followers. Now he's crazy. He's in Venice Beach.
Who's better, him or the professor?
Professor. But you know what it is? Professor just different. It's not even close in my opinion.
Who got better handles?
The professor.
Or
The professor.
Or GOY?
The professor's legend. Nah, stop.
Yeah,
It's not even don't talk about GOY. I'm not even big into like, I mean, the street basketball like that. I know.
Yeah, but you know, yeah.
GOY is fucking. He gets me so
fucking
bad.
Yeah, he's like that's what he does.
Him and what's the nigga name? Julian Newman. Both of them. Dribble like a damn.
At least Julian Newman was nice though.
Yeah, you're right.
Julian Newman is nice. He could score too. You know what I'm saying? Like
not when he could score against everybody except for LaMelo Ball's team. Every time he played LaMelo Ball's team.
Yep.
The only thing that stopped Julian Newman from really going anywhere was his height and his ego.
That's a fact. All right, but check this shit out, right?
I followed that guy. It was good.
Look how
roll the clip.
Look how intense this race is. This is the most intense relay race I've ever seen in my. I don't give a fuck about you.
I know this. I know it's gotta be crazy.
Give a fuck what it is. This is the most intense relay race ever.
Most intense relay race. Oh, this is fire.
Dog.
It's fire.
They are
this
out of
right
there.
Here. Move.
Out of there.
Boom.
That's different.
He forgot the ball. He doubled back and still beat that other dog. Is that a pit? Oh no.
Bang. Nah.
See ya.
Bang. Wow.
Here's the little one. Bang. This one got smoked. The little one got smoked. See ya.
He got them little ass legs.
Bang. The little hot dog. Bang. That's the glizzy dog.
Bang. Who technically
I'm
won?
not gonna front. That second dog though.
That dog just smoked that dog. I don't know.
That first dog gave him a lead. He got the ball and still was tied.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That first team definitely won.
Right now it's tied up.
Mm-hmm. Now right there,
look at the mismatch. You got fucking.
Now right here, a little less. But that last, how you gonna pick the little legs to go last?
That's what I'm saying.
That's bad management. That's bad management.
Nah, but they thought they was gonna have a lead. If this dog,
he should have went last. He would have made up time.
If this dog right here didn't drop the ball, they would have won.
That's facts.
They would have won.
That man wasn't built for the moment.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Regardless of the dog dropping the ball, that little DJ Augustin weenie dog wouldn't have made it.
Right.
This guy says right here, why is the weenie dog got to be the anchor?
Yeah, he shouldn't be the last guy. That's just not a good play.
I would have had the weenie start set it off, and then the one that set it off make up the time.
The manager, that weenie dog definitely not invited to next year's race.
Hell no.
Not for nothing. I'm sorry, weenie dog. Like
you got to get cut.
You didn't make the cut.
Yeah, you get cut.
I'm sorry.
Like they did, like they did in Longwood when they hang the names up. You ain't on that list.
Listen, nothing more traumatizing than that. Thank God that happened to me. But nothing
on that list. You go like this. Like what?
I'm more impressed at how
you go in them names
were
like
competing in the race. Like
everybody like this, and somebody in the background like got to walk away on the slow.
Bro, I realized that at a young age, 8th grade, right? I'm playing with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, Darian them, and I'm like, I ain't playing with y'all next year.
Yeah.
It's 9th grade. It's the starting 5 right here already.
Right.
Like,
but he was doing that to the varsity in 9th grade. Just
I was like,
killing them.
My point.
Yeah,
it's just, I was like,
nah.
I ain't gonna fuck with y'all. And then you got the gold team. They coming over, so you got Todrick them coming over. So I'm like, you know what?
They was all different.
I'm gonna stick to football.
Yeah.
And then I was like, listen, don't come over here though.
Mm-mm.
Don't come over here.
Nah.
Just like I told you, don't come over here. Don't come over here.
Yeah. Nah, that's
Smoodle came over here. What happened to him? Broke his fucking thumb. Todrick came over, didn't even play. So
man,
don't come over here. This is not.
Nigga took my spot and didn't play.
That man Smoodle in the highest regard for guarding Tobias Harris, man.
Oh, absolutely.
In the highest regard because Tobias Harris, what, 6'5", 6'6"? He's maybe even taller.
Can we talk about it real fast?
No, let's talk
Tobias
about it.
Didn't do shit the whole game. It was his brother.
And that's what's
you
impressive.
forget when the nigga, bro. Remember? I remember. I don't know if you remember. I think
Tobias did a few things. Wait, Tobias did a few things. Yes, it was Tyler and it was Tavon Sledge. Them niggas was cooking.
Yeah, right. Where they at now though? No, I was kidding.
Listen, right, I'm about to say that. And not for nothing, I think we was up going into the 4th.
Right.
I remember this nigga Tobias. We was playing center, walked the ball up and hit a 3, like 2 threes in a row. I'm like,
tough.
I don't know if y'all was watching at the time. I'm like, the game's over, nigga. We was up by like 4 points. Now we're down 2 in like 2 seconds. I was like, oh yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna fight. If Todrick wasn't hurt, we'd have won that shit.
Probably. There's a lot of
shout out to Smoodle, but
yeah, for real. Yeah, I mean,
that would have been crazy too if they beat a future NBA player.
Yeah, and he already had his commitment to Tennessee. I think at that point,
he did.
With the warm up on, like he came with the stuff on. He feeling himself. And then
if I ever bump into Tobias, I actually want to talk to him about that shit. I know he
he ain't gonna say that. He gonna be like, leave me the fuck alone.
I know. He don't give a fuck, but I'm gonna catch him in the midst of taking a picture. Like, yo, I played you in high school.
Yeah.
So what's up, bro? How'd you feel about that? Like, yeah, you remember that? Word.
He gonna hit you with is what happened. That's it. That's all he's gonna hit you with.
That's all you gotta hit me with. But I ain't gonna answer that kind of question. I'm just gonna ask if he remembers.
He gonna lie. He gonna lie.
I ain't gonna ask any other question. You know what I mean? I'm like, you remember when we played high school? Yeah. Okay, cool. Word. I'm from over there too. All right. Word. So
all right. He gonna be like, nah, I don't remember. His ring.
Yeah.
I'm like, you a goddamn lie because now you're lying. That's weird. All right, so sometimes we think we're stronger than we actually are, right?
Oh,
I remember one time I hit this shit so hard. I got maybe like an 800, 850, right? This nigga.
Oh, the punching machine?
Gotta hit quadruple digits.
No way.
That's because he's
nigga. That's because he kicked it.
That's because he get the high score.
The nigga did a triple fairway and then kicked it, dog.
Jackie Chan backup.
Yeah, man. You see
Damn.
Bitch did a 720.
That was hard.
That was kind of tough.
Yeah, bro. And let's think about it. Body control.
If I did that, I'm tearing my hamstring. I'm probably landing on my shoulder.
I'm gonna fucking kick the box itself.
Yep.
My head on top of the thing.
Toes is broken. Yeah.
My man did that.
Oh, yeah, right.
Toes is dead.
missed the fucking punching bag and hit the machine at the top.
Yeah,
Yep.
Nice.
exactly. He did that shit. He's trained.
Exactly. Exactly. No, that's dangerous.
That's filthy. That was filthy.
He definitely got a couple of calls after that. Not gonna lie, he got a couple of calls. He did.
They hit him with nah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this one's not really funny, but I feel like I need to cover it just because I think this is a sport. Not really, but it's a leisure activity. We're gonna chalk it up as a sport.
Let's see.
Check this shit out.
Oh, I seen this.
Oh. Oh.
They're lucky. They're lucky.
I didn't see the whole video. I saw he crashed into them.
Yo.
First of all, this man hit.
That's another plane. Nah, bro. And the other one, look, that shit going down. Nah.
Yo,
all right, peace. Somebody probably passed on that one.
Nah, I know it's funny. They're actually all skydivers, so I'm pretty sure they might have all
Nah, but the plane that hit them though.
Yeah, like the plane.
You think he just jumped out like some James Bond shit?
Nah, he jumped. He jumped. Look, they all jumped.
He hung on
and fell off. Like,
look at the plane.
And what blew up in the air? What was that blowing up?
Nah, it was one of the engines. The plane under them was it kept increasing altitude.
Right,
crashed the plane right underneath.
Right. I see that. But so all right.
That's what I'm saying. Right here, this plane, bang, hits him. I think his wing is going now.
Engine, boom.
Now watching slow mo, and you see that plane. It look like it's missing a wing. Yo, bro, that's wild, son.
Nah, yeah, that wing is on fire going down.
I seen a similar video like that a couple of days ago where the skydiver hit another one straight on, knocked him out. So dude just like this in the air, boom, 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 boom. The other guy with the GoPro flies down like some Call of Duty shit and does his whole fucking parachute for him while he's knocked out. I was like, that's some G shit, bro. That shit's some G shit. I don't like heights, so I don't know.
Let me just show you this one. This one hurts me more than anything. And this is going to transition to our next topic. Damn, this shit hurt to see, bro. Look at this shit, man.
Oh, I want
Yeah. Yep.
Talking about how nobody helped them.
Bro.
Yeah, that's even another thing. Everybody walks away.
Nobody even goes to check on him, nothing. Like, that's fucked up.
It's tough, man.
That's terrible, bro. Number one outside linebacker.
Yep. Hopefully he got that insurance, that draft insurance that they have.
Yeah, something gonna happen.
No one gave a fuck. People walked away.
Yep.
And this is the sad shit about the league, bro. Like, it's like you're such like a prospect. Like, you are
replaceable.
So replaceable. Yeah. But it's like he didn't even get picked. So fuck being replaceable.
Yeah, exactly. Just move on to the next guy you had on the list.
But you know what's crazy? When the guy heals up, there's a possibility that he might still get picked up on some,
Oh, for sure. If you got that type of talent, you're gonna get a chance for sure.
Yeah, heal up, come back in a year and a half. We still might fuck with you.
Yeah, talent will definitely trump.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. All right. So, with that being said, man, this playoffs. I mean, there's not playoffs. These free agents, man. There's still some free agents out there, which is crazy that nobody got picked up. But let me just go through some names we got here.
Still available?
No, picked up.
Okay.
Really?
Oh, this is just breaking in. Stephen A. Los got some hot shit for us.
Yeah. I remember we were talking about this Pharm. We were talking about Teron Armstead and how, like, you know, he wants to. I was thinking the possibility of staying with the Saints, but it seems like, excuse me, he signed to Miami.
Yep.
Who?
Which is a good pickup, Miami.
Teron Armstead.
Oh
left
yeah,
tackle?
yeah. Yep, facts. Big
Which
facts. He
is
definitely signed.
that is key for Tua.
Yep.
And now,
Tyreek
I mean,
Hill.
you got Tyreek Hill, you got Chase Edmonds, you got some backs now. So now you got skills everywhere.
If you think about all their draft picks that they've accumulated just from the Tunsil trade, right, to Houston a couple years ago, you have those trades. Now you have Tyreek Hill. Now you have Jalen Waddle. Now you have Parker, who they say they're shopping, but now you have those guys.
Keep
you got Gus Edwards in the backfield. You easily got one of the fastest offenses in the league, if not the fastest.
Yeah, definitely the fastest.
So now it really is a quarterback thing.
Don't forget, you got Mike Gesicki at tight end, who
exactly
is top 5.
Exactly.
Hands. Big hands.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Probably the biggest hands for a tight end. I'm not talking size either. I'm talking about moments.
Right. And the offensive line is important. It's going to be very important for them.
I don't know. I'm a little biased because Mark Andrews, that bitch is a dog.
Mark Andrews is very talented.
Mark Andrews is clutch, but let's talk about it for real. Mark Andrews is under the spotlight a lot more because the Ravens are winning, and that's Lamar Jackson's main target. And
that's his main guy.
You know what I mean? Mark did drop a fucking game-winning touchdown that he was supposed to have to help the Ravens win one game. So
he did.
Gesicki ain't dropping that.
But nobody perfect.
On God.
Yeah, it's true.
On God, he ain't dropping that.
Nah, Gesicki's better, but I think
you think Gesicki's better?
No. I mean, like, Gesicki's better. I think he's a better catcher, but I think that
that's tough because we know Mark Andrews is crazy catcher.
Yeah, Mark Andrews is very good.
But Gesicki, he has more highlight catches. I'll put it like that. I say wow every time I see Mike make a catch. A lot.
That also could be because we what we expect from him or what we think that we expect from him. Because some people don't even know who Gesicki is. So
right.
You see, they're like, oh shit, who's this?
I do not expect threaded needle passes and for him to catch it damn near in the window without flinching and him taking up the field or diving one-handers multiple times.
But can we say something here too?
Go ahead.
I like Lamar Jackson. My favorite quarterback of all time was Mike Vick, you know, and I love the running quarterback. But again, Lamar Jackson this year did take a step forward, but I feel like, in my opinion, a lot of his throws, they're not really on target. Mark Andrews, you watch a lot of his throws, everything is behind. So you see them running and everything's here. You're catching here. Instead of just catching and going, you're catching behind, and now you got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? And you guys know from playing football, that makes a difference when you could catch it while you're already going, or you have to go back. Yeah, or you have to go back to try to catch the ball. And that I find that more.
I'll give you two things on that because that is a good point.
Right.
What I will say is I think that Lamar tries to throw more towards catch radius rather than the numbers on your chest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he'll throw it near you. You gotta get it.
Right.
And then I think also too, like, you gotta look at some of the throws, and I think this is what LJ took a step forward this year is his arm angles and getting like the release points out the ball. You know what I mean? So some of the times, like Mark Andrews may catch the ball back here, but Lamar Jackson is like his elbows like this, and he threw it around somebody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, he did all of that, and it was still almost
he focused
inaccurate.
more for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that is crazy, and you see it because I think when you look at it, some of these guys who have like the crazy arm strength and the good mechanics or the fast mechanics or those little, like different arm angles are all former baseball players.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Russ, Pat, Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So these arm angles is like a whole different thing. So the fact that he's even training in this and training his release points, I think is going to be, crazy for him.
Who can I actually?
Michael Thomas is on the Cincinnati Bengals.
No.
I'm sorry. That can't be true.
Unless that just happened. Did that just happen?
That can't be true.
I don't see Michael Thomas being traded. Anytime soon.
I don't think that's true. What source is that?
I kind of want to ask a question after you
CBS
guys did that.
Sports. CBS Sports /NFL. I heard, you know what's funny? I heard about this weeks ago, but I was not sure if it was true or if it was the same Michael Thomas.
It must
Very
have.
common name.
Right.
It's a very common name. And
It's-
when I see one, I see Michael Devonta Thomas.
Yeah, I don't believe Mike Thomas has been moved. They just made a move to get Andy Dalton today to back up Jameis. I don't think they're gonna go in the direction of getting rid of Michael Thomas just yet.
You can't guard him. Why would you get rid of him?
Yeah,
No, I think they got Andy Dalton to start until Jameis is fully healthy.
right.
Yeah.
Right. I had a
No,
question.
he's still on the team. It's another Mike Thomas.
Right.
Okay, I clicked the link. They showed Saints Michael Thomas' face. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
another dude with locks.
Okay.
Yeah, Pat, what you gonna say?
Sweet.
I was gonna ask you, who do you going off the list, looking at the list, who do you guys think is the best available left to help a team? I mean, so I'm seeing things, like Julio Jones, Bobby Wagner, some of the guys, they kind of,
Wagner.
long in the tooth, but still got Jarvis Landry, Tyrann Mathieu,
Stephon
Landon
Gilmore.
Collins. Yep. In my opinion, it's got to be Bobby Wagner.
It is Bobby Wagner.
It's got to be Bobby Wagner.
It's
The
either
biggest-
Bobby Wagner or Stephon Gilmore.
I personally think it's Tyrann Mathieu.
Okay. What do you
Because
think
not
that
only-
best fit for Tyrann is then, if you had to
Colts.
pick?
Colts.
Okay.
Indianapolis Colts or Oakland Raiders.
Okay.
The Colts,
You
the
can
Colts
get-
still,
you-
they still
you
got
can get-
Malik Hooker.
No, they got rid of Hooker a while ago. Sadly, because he was a baller. He went to I forgot where he went to, but they got rid of him. I remember
Okay.
Damn,
they literally got rid of him.
Malik.
But I feel like Tyrann Mathieu best fit might be the Colts. Or the Raiders, like I said. They can get rid of Abrams. He's very injury prone. He lets up a lot of plays.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like how his jersey fits.
That's a
on.
scary team this year.
It is.
Oh,
I
the
don't
division
like-
is
I don't-
gonna.
I hate his
crazy.
jersey too.
Yeah,
He's
I
trying
don't
to do
like
some
it's
Rob
crazy,
Woodson
right?
shit.
I
It's
don't
stupid.
like,
I don't like
I
it.
don't like that shit. So bring in Tyrann Mathieu. I'll make him the strong safety. I don't expect him to continue to drop in the zone and all that, or the deep thirds or quarter thirds or whatever, whether it be cover 2 or cover 4. I expect that man to come through in the box and fuck shit up, just like what he did in college, just like what he did in Houston, just like what he did in Arizona and in Kansas City. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
I mean,
if
but-
anything, I feel like he would.
So you think he's the
a key-
best left?
I feel not only because of what he can do on the field, but what he can bring mentally to the team. You know what I'm saying? Like that, I feel like that's major. You know what I'm saying? You have a
Mhm.
vocal leader, not only somebody that knows the X's and O's, but you got somebody that can talk their shit and rile up the guys, along with Darius Leonard and DeForest Buckner.
Oh,
Mhm.
Darius Leonard.
So-
Darius Leonard is probably the top 3 best linebackers in the league right now.
He
Right.
might be. His strip game is crazy, but I feel
The
like
strip,
Tyrann
it-
Mathieu.
it's the strip and the punch. I don't know what it is, bro. He's got it.
Yeah, definitely. But I do
Me-
agree with you guys. Bobby Wagner.
What
is a
would you
big
say?
piece.
It's Bobby
But-
Wagner for
But,
sure.
but Bobby Wagner is only effective. I can't say only effective because he is a dog. He is a baller. But he's mostly effective in a 4-3 defense. So whoever
Mhm.
he goes to,
Right.
they have to kind of already run
And
that.
and
scheme.
please tell me the team that you feel is best for Bobby Wagner. And I'm gonna give you a team, but I'm gonna let you guys answer first, and I'll explain.
Ravens.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I never really thought about the market for Bobby Wagner, but now
Ravens.
that I think about it, you sure?
Mhm.
I'm not.
Ravens.
Nah,
Ravens.
I would. I mean, unless if Bobby Wagner is willing to transition to a different position, maybe D end or something like that.
There is one
but
team
I'm
that would,
not. I'm not putting him over Patrick Queen. That's the young starter. We got him in the first
yeah,
round.
you
We're gonna-
you have 2
help that
inside.
you could have 2 of those guys. That'd be
Yeah.
scary. That would be scary. But I have a
Who's on
really
the
big
inside?
team that would use him, and it would get real scary out there for them.
Dallas.
Jets. The
No,
Jets.
no. Los Angeles Rams.
Nah, that's overkill.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh, yeah.
The biggest weakness in the Rams that is blanketed by their defensive line, because of their
Stopping the
defensive
run.
line, is the fact that their linebackers are suspect.
Yeah,
They have good, they have a good secondary, decent enough to hold. But their front four is disgusting, right? So the way that they play, it doesn't really show their linebackers off. But if you watch their games, the middle of the field is open. You see tight ends eat them alive, right?
You don't even know who their linebackers are.
That's what I'm saying. So you put a Bobby Wagner in there that makes a million tackles a year. Like, yeah, he may miss 2 games here, maybe 3, but you're talking about football. You put him in that defense with Aaron Donald and them
That's
boys.
overkill, though. That's
It is. It's super overkill, but you're a defending champ. You got to try to get, in my opinion, you got to try to get that man.
Do you even have money for him?
Probably not, but we got to figure out a way. Supposedly he wants $12 million a year. He's not going to get $12 million a year.
But also too, because not for nothing, if you're the Rams, okay, you sign Bobby Wagner. Are you re-signing Vaughn too?
Vaughn's going. Vaughn signed with the Bills.
Buffalo,
yes,
Buffalo.
Right.
Why did I think
So now you have Leonard Floyd. You have Leonard Floyd. You still have Aaron Donald. You could get pass rushing guys, but yeah, I mean, you have Bobby Wagner to that team. You have a chance to repeat again.
I say Cowboys too, man. Low key, feel like
Cowboys would be nice.
It's a nice fit for him because I mean, you signed Vanderlesh for a 1 year,
right?
And that way, I say you keep Parsons on the edge, have him and Vanderlei in the middle.
No. Keep him flying around. You keep Parsons flying around. He was effective in multiple defensive spots.
That's true.
Because I mean, you can continue to switch schemes up, and on top of that, offense doesn't know what he's doing when he's lined up out there.
But then you
buzz around and shoot from the B guy.
But then they lost Randy Gregory, right? Am I
they did
correct?
to Denver.
They did. And they signed somebody else, I think.
So you got Tank Lawrence.
And they lost Cooper.
I can't take Dallas serious though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I can't take them serious. I can't. They if I was a Dallas fan, man, my heart would be broken every year, in my opinion.
It is.
That's a tough team to root for. I'm not gonna
lie. What do you feel about? Oh, let me see. What's this one? What's this guy here? Whoa, I just had him. What the fuck? Where'd he go?
Talk to me. Baby.
Oh, Darius Smith. How you feel about this dude? Because
the Vikings.
Yeah, like.
It's a great pickup.
I always feel a way
money,
though.
Money.
Great pickup.
I know it is always money, but it's like,
or it could have been that, or it could have been the fact that Aaron Rodgers kind of had a lot of people in limbo, so they were already kind of talking and on the fence about situations, not sure if he was coming back. That's why the narrative about Aaron Rodgers being selfish came about, because other people were waiting to settle their contracts to see, before he came back and all that other good shit. But I'm not gonna front him going to the Vikings. That's strict. It's a great pickup for the Vikings, yeah, but that's strictly for the bread.
For sure,
that's strictly for the bread.
But in football, you gotta get paid. You gotta make that money because you never know.
No, yeah, of course.
He was out for damn near the whole year last year.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean.
And now, can you guys say it's a sleeper team, the Vikings?
No. I don't think they're a sleeper team.
You don't think so?
No, they need a quarterback.
So I have a stat.
They're like streaky. They're streaky.
Without Dalvin Cook and without consistent play from Kirk Cousins,
right?
It's not happening.
Now I have a funny stat. It's a
not
stat
that defense either.
Yeah, it's a stat that my boy would always talk about every week because he's a big Viking fan. 9 of their games, they lost by 7 points or less.
Yeah.
Now,
I'll tell you one thing. I went to the Ravens-Vikings game last year where they lost in overtime.
Yes.
Hell of a game.
So my thing is, if they could turn that around to figure out how to finish games, maybe with the strength of their schedule, they play the Jets, the Giants. They play a lot of suspect teams. Right. Trying to disrespect them too much, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So with that, I feel like they could win 9, maybe 10 games. Maybe. You still got a good team. It's not like they don't have a good team.
But 9 wins don't even get you in the playoffs nowadays.
It don't. And it don't.
9 and 8 don't get you to playoffs.
That NFC is, AFC got real strong in the offseason.
Bro. There is 6 young quarterbacks that are phenomenal.
Yeah.
Well, and Baker might leave, so we don't know where Baker's going to go yet.
And you got the AFC West that you have 4 great teams. One of them's not making it. At least one. It could be 2, but at least one of them's not making it. But
who's your projection? If you had to pick from the AFC West not coming out, who would you think it wouldn't be?
Man.
Right.
That's tough because Oakland, I feel like, can really do something this year. Based on all the moves they made. Denver.
I say it's LA by 1 game. I say the Chargers. I say they go.
I can see that.
They go 10-7, and another team goes 10-7.
But they got Khalil Mack now. With Bosa on the other end, that's a little scary. That's
very scary. What if you a little? That's very scary.
Those Monday night games, people gonna be tuned in, man. But them Monday night games, it's just gonna be.
What they look like. I cannot wait.
It's gonna be scary.
But you know what? For me, with Khalil, I feel like I gotta niggas kind of forgot about him a little bit.
Of course, because he kept getting injured.
when he first came to the Bears
of the trade. Yeah,
he was going crazy.
yeah. He said, you really just traded me? All right, bet.
Yo, the first game on the Bears, he had a scoop and score touchdown.
Mm-hmm. It's tough.
You know
He's
saying?
tough.
Like,
Going
can't forget
crazy.
about that one.
You know
But
what I'm
the
saying?
thing, like the one thing about like Khalil Mack and what you said about it is when you're so good at a position, like you sometimes just don't get mentioned because of how good you are. Like it's not even worth discussing anymore. You know what I'm saying?
It's a given.
Like certain players, yeah.
And when
Like,
you play next to somebody that's great,
yeah, exactly. Like
look at Von Miller last year after he
exactly.
got traded. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he was balling.
That's what I'm saying. No, but I'm saying before he got traded, you didn't hear much. Then he went to the Rams
No,
and he played. I know, but he had what 7 sacks in 7 games or something like that, or 6 sacks in 7 games at the end of the season. That he was starting to get that pressure again. And
but I think that something you could say that about that Rams team because not for nothing. Look at OBJ. He was doing shit.
My guy, shout out to OBJ. That's my guy. Love OBJ.
Came to LA and it just clicked right.
People say he was dead though, and that was the.
Speaking of, do you even see him getting picked up this year because he's coming off an ACL injury?
The same ACL injury and the same knee. I do see him getting picked up because he is a talent. I mean, it's not like he was,
ass.
Where would y'all like to see him?
Like he was potentially going to be the MVP of that game until he got injured.
For sure.
Oh yeah. He was.
Where would y'all like to see him though? If he got picked up,
I would like to see him
49ers.
Back in LA or back in Cleveland.
I want to say I like to shake shit up. So if he goes back to Cleveland with Deshaun,
I'll hold out, man. I'll hold out.
God, that's gonna be crazy.
That would be crazy.
I look, you want to see him in San Fran.
I want him back with Jarvis. Or
him and Debo.
Debo Kittle.
Yeah.
They got Kendrick Bourne over there. They got a couple guys.
Kendrick Bourne.
They got my fault. Not Kendrick Bourne. Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah.
And he's a dog too. You can't take him off the field.
But now will Debo be there?
Debo's gonna be there. They're gonna make sure they pay Debo.
Think so? You think they're gonna pay him?
They're gonna make sure.
I hope so. I hope so.
They're gonna Christian McCaffrey his ass. They're gonna give him something nice.
Speaking of CMC, because he's declared for a trade.
So how I segued into that?
That was beautiful.
That was good.
So what do we see for him? I say DC.
Man, yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one.
I say DC.
No.
Because you got to think about who's going to use him in both ways.
Okay. Check this out.
Arizona
this won't happen.
Perfect.
Wait. It would be, but check this out. It would be. That would be actually
ideal.
perfect. But
ideal.
what would actually be just a little bit more perfect, even though they already have a running back that established himself this year as a rookie? San Fran. He goes to San Fran as Jimmy G's security blanket.
Elijah Mitchell's tough though.
That's what I'm saying. Elijah Mitchell.
That boy is tough. And in the NFL, you can recycle these running backs, man. So do you really want to pay CMC?
Listen,
that's my thing.
Listen,
I know he's special.
CMC bringing 1,000 and 1,000.
If his ass is healthy,
right?
Like, and the thing is, it's not like he's a running back that can play receiver. He's a slot that mastered running back.
Right.
So it's like them hands is gonna be there.
Bro,
man,
he's disgusting in that
if
slot,
I was the Panthers, I would try and keep his ass. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, he's really disgusting in that slot, though. Like,
oh my God, he's crazy. Right. Yo, when he was at Stanford, bro, he was like, I'm like, yo, who is this guy?
But not even Stanford. I'm talking about like just straight up like running shit out of the backfield, though. Like
no, yeah, facts, yeah. But I mean, the little dumps, the little swings, the little Texas angle routes, that's cool. But college,
college, we can't compare that though. College is a bunch of bums. We got some niggas out. So he playing against insurance agents and shit now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. NFL, all these niggas do it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
right.
I mean,
to me, it's that whole organization is they're in shambles. In my opinion, the Panthers are. That's a team in shambles. You know what I'm saying?
They're rebuilding.
They rebuilding, but you got the offense coordinator that you brought over from LSU that you thought, you saw it with what's his name, Burrow, and you thought, it's gonna make magic. Why is it not being magic? They bring in Sam Darnold. You bring in Sam Darnold. You have him for a couple of games. Poop, exactly. You bring in
but
Cam.
you should have
I'm
known
back.
that, though.
Right? You bring in Cam. We all knew Cam was dead. Right. We all knew Cam was dead though after that. I mean, if anybody really watched Cam, we knew his arm was shot. So now you have these problems, and now you're switching them out. And then, to me, this is not college, man. You're not doing no two quarterbacks.
Didn't they have? Oh no, they didn't have Teddy last year. No.
What's his name? What's his name? I know you're talking about Matt Rule.
Matt Rule, yeah.
Matt Rule is their quarterback. I mean, their coach, yeah.
Head coach.
Yeah.
But they didn't have Teddy last year.
I'm willing to put money on he leaves to go back to college after the season.
Well, he does. On that. Clearly, he does because
as soon as the job opens up,
because I'm not gonna lie,
and he'll be up there,
right?
Because he went from Temple.
Yeah.
I
mean, he's an NFL coach.
No, I wouldn't. Fuck no, I want to go back to Temple.
I want to go back to Temple,
bro. I went from Temple. I made from Temple.
Talking, yeah.
I went from Temple to fucking the pros, bro. I'm not going back to Temple. If I'm going back, it's Power 5.
Didn't he go to Baylor as well? Wasn't he a Baylor guy too?
I don't know if Matt Rule's a Baylor guy. He might have been.
I really feel like he has Baylor in his history, unless that was the old Giants coach.
Maybe.
No, Joe Judge is a Patriot guy.
But either way, I'm going.
Yeah, I'm bugging.
LSU, Texas, the big name ones, the big names. If I'm going back,
right. LSU, you have no chance because they just hired what else his name?
You guys are my family.
Yeah. The
nigga from
Kelly. Yep.
Yeah, Brian Kelly. You guys are my family.
I'm about to say Jim Kelly. No, not Jim Kelly.
Not Jim.
No,
not
be the wrong guy. That'd be the wrong guy.
Yeah. All right. So NBA. Let's get to the A.
It's a sore subject.
I know.
I
know. I'm with you both here, brother. Let's just go over real quick, just the standings, and we'll talk about them and possible playoff matchups.
Right.
Standing right now, number 1, 76ers. Number 2, Bucks. Nets. 3 are Bucks. Wait, no, this is not right.
No, that's not updated.
Right. That's last year. I was like, Knicks number 4. That ain't right.
Got Miami, Philly, Milwaukee.
Miami, Philly, Bucks 3, Celtics 4, Bulls 5, Raptors 6, who people forgot about. Cavs 7, Nets 8, Hornets 9, Hawks 10.
Right.
And
the Knicks you could count out. We could just go those 10 because the Knicks you could count out those guys.
Well, I was gonna say, because the play-in, like at least it matters to 10 at least. Now.
Yeah, it's a 10 it matters.
No, we're not even there.
Right.
4 games away from the play-in with 9 games left. It's gonna be crazy. We don't even have a point guard.
Right.
So let's
point guard at all.
Let's just start with the Heat. Are we surprised by number 1 or like low key like?
No, I'm not surprised by number 1.
They played great. They're in the wall right now, but they played great.
Like I'm outside looking in when it comes to basketball, but I feel like Spoelstra has finally proven himself as a coach without those big, like without LeBron. You know what I'm saying? It might have been a couple of years removed, but you know what I'm saying? He actually is a legit coach. Not just the guy sitting in the back of the face. You know what I'm saying?
He's very legit.
Their defense looks very good.
Yeah, because
you know what I'm saying?
Anchoring that shit.
Yeah, with no rebounds. I forgot what one of the coaches said. No rebounds, no wins. You know what I'm saying? Like they getting them boards. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I mean, I'm not sure what's going on in terms of the trouble at home, for lack of a better term. The arguing on the benches and all that other shit, pushing and shoving and whatnot between Dennis Haslam and Jimmy Butler. But one thing I do know is them boys definitely know how to play. And even those guys, the reserves are getting right. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like if Tyler Hero was traded, he's top dog on somebody else's team. Easy.
I don't know
maybe not top dog. Yeah, maybe not top dog, but
he's a quality number 2 guy.
He's a top 3 player on the team if he goes somewhere.
It depends where he goes to, because if he goes to the Bucks, he's 3.
Right.
Yeah. What I say, top 3.
He goes to the Celtics, cool. He's 3.
That's cool. That's perfect. He's 3.
If he goes to the Raptors, he still might be 3.
Who?
Hero.
No, I like Tyler Hero.
I fuck with Tyler.
I like Tyler Hero. I think Tyler Hero's definitely tough.
And his energy.
So 3? Maybe. Yeah, he would be 3. No, he would be 3.
Like white boys with that energy, I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like the Tyler Heroes, the Drew Locks.
I mean, he said it in the offseason.
Yeah, come on, Denzel. Come on, Denzel. Chill. What guy singing Jeezy openly? Was swagging it.
That bitch is trash.
No, he's not.
Who, Tyler Hero?
No,
Drew Lock.
Drew Lock.
Oh, Drew Lock. Oh, Drew Lock.
He's not trash.
I bet you Geno Smith start over him this year.
Man, that is.
I bet they love Seattle loves Geno. Are you kidding me?
They do love Geno. They'll be drafting a quarterback this draft. But
oh yeah,
or they'll take Baker.
Oh yeah, get Baker.
Baker sucks, man.
He doesn't suck. He just played through injuries and fucked his career up. If we're being honest.
Let me explain to you, Baker Mayfield. Let me explain to you, Baker Mayfield.
Because you gotta talk stats before you talk Baker Mayfield. You gotta talk his numbers.
I like numbers, but sometimes numbers don't tell you the eye test. The eye test tells me a lot, and I've been watching him since Oklahoma. And the big thing is you get away with a lot of shit. He got away with in college, and listen, he's had 2 good years, 2 bad years in Cleveland. I'll give you that. But the boy can't throw out of the pocket, and the boy can't throw to his left. And he needs to go right. So when teams catch on to that and you play good teams, man, it starts to become, it's year 5 now. You know what I'm saying? So now
do that already though. They pressure.
They do. Yeah, he's in year 5. This is year 5 for him coming up.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So
last year was rookie contract. But
I mean, he got 19 mil guaranteed. So
teams pressure him from their right to force him, you know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, from their left to force him left.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they already do that.
Do you think he's a starter, or do you think he should back up somebody that's great?
Well,
depends on where he goes. Like, name some teams. Like, if he goes to,
I think he went to Tampa. I think it's a perfect spot.
Yeah, it would right after Tom. But I mean, they got what's that quarterback's name?
Blaine Gabbert. No. Trask.
Yes, Kyle Trask.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he should get some spin after Brady. He's sitting under Brady. He might be like Jimmy G. Potentially.
Man, listen.
Young boy, a little bit more receptive.
Yeah, he don't move.
But you got to think about it. There's some spots where Baker can start now.
Oh, for sure. No, for sure. That's
compete.
100%.
He could definitely compete.
Wait. But let's talk about teams that actually need quarterbacks, though. Seahawks, yes.
Seahawks, 100%.
Let's talk about teams that actually need quarterbacks. And if you're gonna say the Saints, Denzel, is he better than Andy Dalton and Jameis Winston?
You could argue that.
So, Jameis Winston is probably.
I feel like Jameis is good.
So I'm a big Buck fan, a huge Buck fan. My whole life growing up, so I watched Jameis too. Jameis's arm talent is one of the best in the league, and people don't realize that how great he is as far as like arm talent, as far as making the throws, any throw, short, deep, mid range. But the problem has always been, but the problem always been with Jameis's head. Right, his head, right, decision making, and trying to be Superman, and I think they dumbed it down for him a lot last year in New Orleans, so made him look really good. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying he can't be good, but part of me doesn't want them to give up on Jameis. Yeah, that's why he's a little crazy. He's definitely a little crazy, but I think arm talent, man. I think he's up there, man. I think people don't realize how great his arm is. It's just
these guys are cut from the same cloth, though.
With Josh Allen.
Right, it's very
from the same cloth. They're both slingers.
They are slingers, man.
They're both high usage, high interception slingers.
Right.
We'll see what happens.
But to me, you can win with Jameis in the pocket. You can't win with Baker in the pocket. That's how I feel. I can't see Baker in the pocket winning me enough games. Now you take the year that he threw 30 interceptions, he threw 37 touchdowns, right?
Yeah.
You cut that down to 15. The Bucks win, I believe, 8-8 that year, or 7-9.
Yeah, close.
They make the playoffs if he cuts it down to 20.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy though?
You know what I'm saying?
13 of those picks were off the hands of the receivers.
Oh yeah, for sure. No,
I think one game he had 4.
And they were first drive picks. A lot of his picks were first drive interceptions. Like I couldn't believe watching that season. It drove me nuts. But yeah, it's one of those things, man. It drives you crazy.
But Table coming back, man. He's coming back. But let's switch back to football though. I mean to basketball.
Basketball, yeah. My fault. Right, we got on top.
All right, so
wait, no disrespect to basketball. This is the Humpday highlight show. Your boy Chris Schefter has to go, but I love y'all.
All right.
No doubt, man. Do your thing.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for joining us, man.
All right, big dog.
I don't want his ass hit anyway.
He made a quick cutout. He said, "I gotta go."
I didn't want his ass anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
But what do you say?
He said basketball. Let me get out of here, man.
He said, how many?
Oh shit.
So potential. Let's go over the West first, but then before we go over all
For sure.
All right. So wow. This is good. Suns number 1, we knew that. Grizzly number 2,
Right.
great year. Warriors number 3,
Mm-hmm.
Mavs number 4, Jazz 5, Nuggets 6, Timberwolves 7, Clippers 8, Pelicans 9.
Right.
Pat, your Lakers
number 10.
Let's start there.
You want to start with the Lakers?
Let's start there. A game away from being out of the play-in tournament.
They're going to be out of the play-in tournament. There's not a chance. Right now they're playing Dallas and they're getting smoked 113-84 at the end of the third quarter. Right. So the next remaining games they got, let me read them off to you, and you tell me if they're gonna win any of these games.
Please,
Utah.
wait. I think I know this. They're only favored against the Thunder.
Yep. So you're playing Utah, loss. New Orleans, probably losing. Denver, Phoenix, Golden State, Oklahoma City, and Denver. And they'll probably lose to Oklahoma State. I mean Oklahoma City, excuse me. Yeah, they're done. They're done. And LeBron's hurt now.
So what do you think? What do you think?
Yeah, I know.
How did we get here?
Bad
so
management.
AD got hurt. Okay. Now,
Right.
What else? How did we get here?
With the Lakers, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a big Russ guy, big Russell Westbrook guy. So I can't sit here and admit it, but I can admit it's not a good fit. It's just not his style, but also coaches have to be to blame for that too. In a certain aspect, they started recently starting to put him in the post, getting on the ball in the post, but pretty much Vogel just threw them out there, try to figure it out. They don't play defense. I mean, let's. If you're not going to score, you got to play defense. I would say don't.
You don't do that,
right? So when they had the year that they won the championship, if they had a lack of scoring, they always were able to hold teams from scoring. So you know what I'm saying, it would balance it out. If it was just LeBron going that night and KCP couldn't go and Caruso couldn't score, they figured it out defensively. Now you got Melo running around. He don't even know his assignment. You know, we haven't even seen Kendrick Nunn. I mean, it's probably the worst I've seen. Even the year Kobe tore his Achilles isn't even the worst. This is the worst Laker team I've seen. It as far as expectations.
Oh, okay.
Expectations, the worst Laker team I've seen. No, not the worst Laker team I've ever seen. But as far as expectations, the worst. This reminds me of that year with Kobe, but just a little different.
You talking about that year with Kobe with like Jeremy Lin, like
Kobe, Dwight, and Steve Nash when they got those guys together, and that was the year. Right. Yeah, the year Kobe tore his Achilles. I mean, you know.
I thought you were talking about like just worse teams because
the worst. No, we could go
2000s post 04 Lakers.
Yeah, we go to Kobe's last year when he won 17 games for the whole season. I mean, that was it's bad.
No, but I want to go back to the young buck ones where it's like Julius Randle, D'Lo.
Oh yeah.
Jonah Hill and all them.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah, all of them.
Yep. Yeah, that team was a mess too. Yep, super trash. I mean, they got a championship at a trade on them, so I can't be mad as far as that.
That's true.
But it's definitely been a disappointment as far as like the overall. You know what we thought we were gonna get.
Should have kept Lonzo, man. That's what I'm saying.
Lonzo, I was a big Lonzo guy. People hated on him.
Should have kept him.
But certain players have great, even Brandon Ingram. I was a big Brandon Ingram guy, so still am.
Yeah,
but. You know, those are guys, they kept Kyle Kuzma over Brandon Ingram. Yeah, exactly. So that's one of those things
it's
too.
All hype.
Right.
All hype.
Exactly.
All right. So play-in tournament.
Right.
For the East. I mean for the West. Who do you see the last 3 spots?
Well, you got San Antonio, right? I believe it's San Antonio. Read them off to me real quick because I don't have it right in front of me.
So 9 is Pelicans.
Right.
10 is Lakers.
Which will be San Antonio soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I mean, you would have to think the Lakers would still be in it, though. Oh no.
No, the Lakers will drop out
Yeah,
if they.
you're right, because it's only 10.
Right. Mm-hmm. So if I think the Pelicans and San Antonio played, I actually think that'd be a great series. That San Antonio is playing really, really good basketball. Man, that would be a great series. I don't know who to win that game.
I say Spurs. I say
I
Spurs.
think so too. I think,
but then I have the Spurs losing to the Clippers. Either way,
right? That would again be another good one because
and
the
then
Clippers.
the thing is PG coming back?
PG just practiced today, so that's the whole thing. I believe I'm thinking he'll be back. So if he's back, then yeah. But I feel like the West is kind of not decided, but the West is very
top heavy.
Right. So, Phoenix is just
cooking.
They're just running through teams like
and the Grizzlies too. Not for nothing.
Right.
The acquisition of Steven Adams has done leaps and bounds for this team. Changed the whole team.
And the fact that they're 18-2 without Ja Morant that's people won't even notice that. But 18-2 without your best player, that's scary. You know what I'm saying? It's not a team that's a fluke. You know.
And for me, it's like I'm looking at their stuff right now. Like they're just as good as away as they're on the road.
Right.
I mean, on home, they're on the road.
Right.
They're 25-13 away, and they're 28-10 at home.
Yep. And you got the pillars, you have the rebounders, you have the guys who can score, you have the dirty guys that get, Dylan Brooks, the guys who get dirty for you. That's what you need on teams, man. It's not always about who's the superstars. Sometimes you need, Ja Morant's got to be, but the thing that I think is going to kill them is Ja Morant is going to have to be the closer in the playoffs. Yes. And will he be the guy that could close out every game? I mean, I believe he can do it, but will he do it at this age? I'm not sure.
Or does he even have the endurance or the stamina?
Right,
because remember, he's got to have a good amount just to even keep you in the game.
Right. To me, the perfect example of who they're not is Utah. So Utah to me is a team
machine.
Right, they're a well-oiled machine, but once they get to the playoffs, they fall. To me, I trust Memphis a little bit more than I do Utah, even though Utah has more experience. I do trust them because Utah, for some reason, they play to the competition. I don't know what the hell it is, but they play to the competition. It don't matter who it is. It could be the worst team in the league, and they're going to be right there with them. They never seem to.
I feel like that with the Timberwolves though too.
Mm-hmm. That's another young team that
they should be there, bro.
Right.
Like when you're thinking about starting fives, they got a really good starting five.
Right.
And a lot, and you got arguably the best big man in the league right now.
Yeah, he's definitely top 5 big guys in the league.
Going crazy this year.
I mean, the only people I'll put ahead of him is probably Joel, Jokic. Trying to think of other bigs in my head.
You would consider Giannis?
Yeah, if you want to consider Giannis, I mean, man, Giannis he's a different type of animal. Playing up power forward, the way he does is special.
Yeah,
special.
Yeah. All right, so let's go East. East.
This is more fun. The East is more fun. There's a lot more, in my opinion, to talk about. Right.
Yeah, and not for nothing. Like I think the days of the West dominance are kind of running a little low.
Oh, it's for sure.
I feel like that East is coming back,
right?
Especially like when the bad teams are really good. Like the Cavs are good this year. Like what the fuck,
right?
All right, so you got Nets in 8, Hornets in 9, Hawks in 10.
Who wants to play the Nets?
Who wants to play the Nets?
Yeah, who wants to play the Nets?
I definitely don't. Nobody.
So to me, it's like, is getting the 1 seed worth it or the 2 seed worth it in this particular matchup? I don't know, man.
2 seed, I'm banking on that 2 seed if I'm any team because I'll beat the shit out of Cleveland any day.
Right, but Cleveland would have to play Brooklyn in a play-in. So the 7 has to play the 8. According to the rules, the 7 has to play the 8. So if Brooklyn beats Cleveland, now the 2's got to play Brooklyn.
Right.
And listen, I'm dying for a 76ers Brooklyn series with Ben Simmons playing. I hope that would happen.
I would love it.
Yeah, I would love it.
I'm really excited if it stops right now.
Right.
That 4-5 Celtics Bulls matchup.
Great series.
Oh my god.
Great series. Because you got, I'm not gonna lie, Boston losing Williams, the center.
Oh yeah, that's huge.
Big loss. He was a top 5 defender in the league, man. And it really
But
really doing.
I've been liking the way JT been playing these last
Yeah,
couple games.
yeah.
You know
And there's always that thing about Jaylen Brown and him not being able to play together, and that to me is the most bullshit. Yeah, it's a supporting cast, man. Sometimes it could look like that, but it's not. It's not always true. Those guys are talented, talented scorers, and now they're really taking defense. You know, sometimes when you get a defensive anchor on your team, and so like that, yes, and it makes you want to play better defense. Like KD was a good defender on OKC, but when he went to Golden State and he seen Draymond Green and Clay playing defense, what did KD do? That man KD stepped that game up on defense.
Shots,
like no bullshit. So to me, it's like that team took the next step, seeing and feeling that culture. They went from 11-1 in literally a couple months. It's just nuts.
January they were 11th,
right? Which is crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
A couple 50-point games, and to me, I feel
Tatum
like
tough.
When you look at him, especially when they play like these high caliber teams, he's matching all of them.
Right.
Like he's going out there and like, listen, I'm a superstar too.
Right. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I think a little bit of that too is also in LaMelo Ball. Like I feel like Melo is like they beat the Nets every single time they played this year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, do I really want to see them either?
Who, the Hornets?
Yeah.
I would be more. I would want to see them way more than I want to see Brooklyn.
Oh, of course,
way more.
Of course.
I mean, that's a young team that's unproven that you don't know what the hell you're gonna get. That's one of those teams that could come into the place and shock your ass. So that's one of the teams that come into the place and be like, all right, I get it.
If they bounce, you're like, oh,
yeah, I get it. They're young. You know what I'm saying? I understand. But man, I mean, the East is so fun because any team could really, from top to bottom, any team can beat any team.
Really, that's really what it is.
That's what's fun.
And I love how because when you look at the year, sometimes you would think that if you're not looking at this all the time, you would think that teams are bad because you don't hear about them.
Right. Right.
I thought the Raptors were trash, but I'm like, wait a minute. This niggas is sixth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you don't hear about them.
No, you don't. You don't hear about those guys. You hear about,
Van Fleet go crazy for a little bit. I mean, obviously Siakam's their guy. So, he's going to have to go crazy.
Even Cleveland. Even Cleveland.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
You didn't expect them, but I think that was a little bit of like team like a tragedy happening to your team, but then it worked out for your team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because obviously without Colin Sexton, DG has flourished into an all-star.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got Evan Mobley and you got Jared Allen. So like you got guys.
Right.
So I feel like, and I think that people like kind of just thought there was the same old Cleveland,
Right. So I'm gonna make a crazy statement on this podcast right now that people are gonna be like, "Is he drunk?" But I watch a lot of Cleveland games.
Okay.
Because I'm a big time parlay guy, so I'm always on NBA. Watching these games.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you right now, smoother game offensively, and I don't care about 50-point games, 40 points. Smoother game offensively. Darius Garland is better offensively than John Morant. Smoother game all around. Easy. Bucket. He's always been a bucket getter since college, since Vanderbilt. But people do not give that man credit. And when I say these things to people on the street,
crafty.
When I say these things to people on the street, they look at me like, "Are you crazy?" Da da da.
But you'd rather have Ja though.
For long term, yes.
See?
Yeah, I would. I think his ceiling is higher. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But right now, if you give me just right now, who's craftier as far as getting the ball to the basket and
because that's cap too. Because even if you have to pick one game, you have one game, right? You have one of these two players,
right? I'm be honest with you, I'm picking Darius Garland. You're gonna say I'm crazy, right? I know it may sound like
Let's say game 7.
But I don't see the one thing with Ja is he's a great player, but he forces. Sometimes forcing baskets gets you out of rhythm.
Or sometimes willing the basket. Also
sometimes
makes you,
yes, and I understand that you understand that being a Kobe fan.
Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes he would force some things, right? Yeah, he would force some things, right? Exactly. So, but I just feel Darius Garland's game is just so much more complete as far as offense to me. So I would just trust him to put my team in a better situation.
Yeah, I agree. His game's more polished. I think he knows his spots. He's got better footwork, I think, than Ja. than Ja. I think his shooting mechanics are better than Ja. I think his handles better than Ja. I think just Josh is more explosive.
Oh my God! I mean, he's a highlight tape. I mean, he
You know
put the
what I'm
damn
saying?
thing. He's a highlight tape for sure.
Just more explosive. He's a better athlete. I think that trickles down to like why we like him more
Mhm.
because he just like, but not for nothing. Like we say force, but am I forcing it if I'm sprinting to the rim?
Really
Like,
that nice? Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You're right. You're right.
Like John Wall. Well, was he forcing that shit when he's the
I'm a
fastest
big
one
John
on the
Wall
court?
guy, so no, I mean, I'll definitely tell you that I love John Wall too.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's already at the rim. Like you like
fastest
there.
guy
I'm
with the
there.
ball I've ever seen play, man. In my opinion, fastest guy when it comes end to end with the ball. I ain't never seen somebody get down that court that fast, man.
What about
I know.
Foxy?
De'Aaron Fox,
Yeah.
he's up there, but I feel like John. You know the thing about De'Aaron Fox is he's very good with his main hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen John Wall is a righty, but to be honest, his best hand
Cranked
is
it with
his
his left
left.
hand.
His best hand is his left hand.
Yeah, I've seen him crank it.
That's the crazy part. You know what I'm saying? When you got players that are like that, when their best hand ain't even their best hand, and then you know what I'm saying? It's like it's John Wall. I used to love it just watching him play. Go, but behind the back, boom, somebody reaching behind the back, bang with his left. Everybody just looking like, oh shit.
Nah, John was very disrespectful.
He throwing up the crib sign, all that to everybody, and just run it back.
That's why he's not in the league right now. He's not playing right now.
Yeah, and he makes $45 million this year. So I mean,
what?
Yeah, I mean Russell Westbrook's making 47 next year.
All right, but at least he's playing.
He is. Is he really playing?
What is? I mean, he's dressed.
Yeah, no, that's true.
When have you seen John Wall play this year?
I haven't, but that was supposedly that was their decision
to shut him down.
Yes, and John Wall said he didn't want to play. He wanted to get moved, and that's supposedly the report. And they wanted the young guys to play, Jalen Green and Porter and all those guys, so they didn't want to give the minutes to John, which I understand. But then you got to try to move him or give him a buyout, something. Let him play.
Whoa, boy. 44 million is a lot to buy out.
Yeah, you got to spread that across years. Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yep.
Yeah, there's no market for that kind of buyout.
Nope. Not at all.
But yo, this has been great.
Yes,
Definitely
sir.
Thank you for being on here, man.
I appreciate you, man.
The door is open, man. If you want, look,
I'm here, baby.
HHS is looking for a new co-host.
I am here, man.
Knowledgeable guy.
Yes, sir.
The Pat Bayless to my Stephen A. Lowe's. Gotta fucking love it, man. Pat, thanks for joining me.
I
man.
appreciate you, man.
Episode of the Humpday Highlight Show.
Humpday Highlight Humpday.
Get over the
I appreciate you having me, bro. I really do.